Hi everyone! Today I'm going to make banana oatmeal cookies from Mark Bittman's book, How to Bake Everything. This recipe is already, by default, egg-free. In fact, bananas can sometimes be used to replace egg in recipes, as long as you don't mind the banana flavor, so a lot of times it's not one that I use. It's also a flourless recipe, which I haven't done a lot of recipes like that, so we'll see how that goes. I am going to reduce the leavening agent a little bit, and let's check out the ingredients. The recipe directs you to toast the oats that go into the cookies. So these are some old-fashioned oats. They're going to go in the oven at 350 for about 15 to 20 minutes till they start to brown up a little bit. These are the ingredients for the banana oatmeal cookies. There are some old-fashioned oats, sugar, salt, cinnamon, baking powder, vanilla extract, some chopped nuts. I used pecans and I actually toasted them before I chopped them. Some banana that's already been mashed, and some butter. Alright, so the oats are done toasting. Now we've got some mashed banana here. I'm going to pour in the melted butter. Or I should say, the butter wasn't melted before, but had to melt it and then let it sit at, or let it cool down a little bit. And then 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract are going in here. I'm gonna mix that together. A little bit, just to get those combined. Okay, we've got the dry ingredients in here. We've got the toasted oats, some sugar, the chopped nuts, cinnamon, baking powder, and salt. Just gonna stir those together just to combine them. And then once that's good and mixed, that looks pretty good, we're going to add those to the banana mixture. Again, this is a flourless recipe, so these are all the ingredients right here. And again, it's an egg-free recipe. You didn't have to substitute it or leave it out. It just naturally is egg-free. Alright, that looks pretty well mixed. Alright, so the directions tell us to put a tablespoon amount onto a lightly greased cookie sheet. I use parchment paper, so I don't grease my sheets. I just find that it works a lot better. Now this mixture, if you can't tell, is very soft, very liquidy. So I'm not quite sure how this is going to work out. So I'm going to spread these. I'm going to keep them pretty far apart because I think they're going to spread a lot. He doesn't really talk about that as far as what they do, so we'll see. I hope they turn out okay, but I'm not sure. I'm thinking they're gonna spread a lot, just because there's a lot of liquid from the banana. But we will find out. They're supposed to bake for 12 to 15 minutes. Alright, so these baked for about 12 minutes. As you can see, they did not spread out like I was afraid they would into a big mass of greasy batter. With cookies like these that are kind of brownish to begin with, I like to flip them over and just look at the bottom, even if that ruins one of the cookies. I think that looks pretty nice and brown, so I'm going to say these are done. And we'll let them cool off for a few minutes and then give them a try. Okay, so we gave them a try, and let's hear what people think. Jacob, what do you think?
I'm on video.
Yes, you are.
I don't really like them.
Don't really like them. Why not?
Oh no, I just don't like them.
Okay.
They're very plain and not that sweet. They're good. I'd eat them, but I don't love them.
Okay. Yeah, they're not very sweet because they have the banana in them and they're very ripe bananas. Only a little bit of sugar in there, and a little bit of butter. So I think actually if there was more butter, they probably would spread out and be big, greasy pools, which would not be good for eating. Definitely a good way to use up bananas, you could almost use them as almost like a breakfast cookie maybe, or something where you don't necessarily want dessert, but something that's hearty, and that will fill you up for sure. And I would say is relatively good for you as well, with the oats and the banana. Very little butter, very little sugar. So again, these are banana oatmeal cookies from Mark Bittman's How to Bake Everything. Naturally egg-free and also flour-free. Thanks for watching.